leaves falling in, and it was something like a dream. Oh, so perfect, couldn't talk to me. The time moves slow when you're all alone, and the time moves slow when you're out on your own, and the time moves slow when you're missing a friend.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
Go with this? No, I don't think I
How
should.
you like a weekend,
Always go with it.
looking out,
Why are you over there?
watching the leaves falling in.
No, you chilling.
My dog.
Then it was something like a dream.
Chilling right now.
Oh, so perfect, couldn't talk to me.
You lucky we ain't got our number one stunner in here, Justice. You lucky we
I
ain't
told
got
you
him.
he went home with his grandparents.
Oh, shout out to Justice.
Shout out to Justice.
When you're not
What? Pretty at night. Why? Are you booing for no justice? Or
That's Opal. Hey, Opal.
hey, Opal.
Canada.
Alright, you ready?
I am ready.
Go ahead and welcome to You Filthy Casuals podcast. I am your Bold City Beast, Bobby Ledger.
Hello.
And to my left is the most dashing wrestler in the business today, the King of Queens, Dashing Cam.
That is me. That is me. But do you know why I am dancing right now? Do you know?
I don't know why you're dancing.
You want to know
right now.
why? Because it is Friday. That's for one. For two, it is a great time to be a wrestling fan right now, as you will see during this podcast. And at the end of this podcast, you're gonna be dancing with me.
Okay, so yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah,
A lot to cover.
a lot to cover. A lot to cover.
It is a busy day here because all right. So firstly, let's get some housekeeping out of the way,
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and tell you because I'm going to tell everybody at the same time.
Okay.
This is about to be a Saturday podcast. So I've been posting it like a Friday or whatever, but I've noticed a lot of shit, especially this week. A lot of shit has happened. So I'm just going to post the audio version of this the next day instead of waiting till like Friday like I was doing before.
Okay.
And if you're listening tomorrow or Saturday, you notice you have 2 episodes because I forgot to put episode 6 out.
Oh no!
Shut up!
Okay.
Don't nobody be caring.
Fine. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, this is gonna be a Saturday podcast. We be doing a lot of shit.
A lot has happened. A lot has happened since we last saw you guys.
So yeah, so that's a thing. And secondly, if you notice, I have a new shirt on.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It looks nice.
So we have new merch.
New merch.
It
is new.
You guys will be able to get this merch at the shows that we'll be at. Hopefully, we'll figure something out where we start shipping shit out. But this is new Kiss It Gang shirt. # Kiss It Gang. Gang. What were you smoking? A cigarette? What was that?
No, that's the Kiss It. Remember I did
That
this.
was- you were like,
You
you were
didn't see
very
my
limp
hand.
with it.
You didn't see my hand.
Very limp with it.
Yeah,
You were like,
Every time I hear Kiss It Gang, I automatically just do it. I don't care if I'm looking.
Like,
Yeah, Kiss It Gang. Yeah. What we doing?
So that I'm gonna honestly.
I'm trying to check Twitch too. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, go ahead and check Twitch. I did not know my phone was on loud. So that is a thing that I like doing or whatever. I call it shooting off at the mouth, and that's what most Kiss It fans be doing. Shooting off at the mouth.
That is the Kiss It sign.
Yeah. So you guys definitely.
Okay, yeah, it's working.
Yeah, of course it's working.
You're right.
It was working last time.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I just had to make sure.
We had to do 2 streams.
Yes, Kiss It Gang.
Gang. All right.
See, I show my fingers. See that?
But yeah.
There you go.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I like this one. I like this one right here.
Yeah,
this one's nice.
yeah,
it
Kiss It
shows we're all a community.
Yeah,
We're all
man.
in one.
Yeah, you
You're
can
part
join
of
the
us.
gang.
You're part of us.
Join the gang. We have now.
We need you.
We have shirts. We have posters, or not posters, but like
4x6, sign autograph stuff. We got all the stuff.
We
coming
got masks. We got all the Kiss It needs that you made.
All the Kiss It needs.
Yeah.
We didn't just make a commercial, a Kiss It commercial.
Oh, that would be fun.
Just like Drake with you know Drake.
No. Okay.
All right.
Sorry,
we won't talk about Drake.
But yeah. Drake. So that's one thing. Secondly, I'm sorry. Thirdly, we have a match coming up, don't we?
Yes, we do.
First, let's tell them what happened while we were gone. What happened over the weekend?
Okay. So there's a little place. Where is it? Bunnell, Florida. We just decided to make a little road trip to Bunnell, Florida. Just to see
bored.
What's going on.
We were bored.
This is how the hubbub was going on. And we just took a right turn into the right situation. Turn. Okay, we had to go get our third member back.
Had to go get the family back together,
and we did exactly that.
Exactly. In LCCW, y'all are looking a little heavy-handed with these belts. It's time we kind of take some of them off your hands.
Yeah.
Kiss It has made their official debut in LCCW. We have arrived as we told them. We beat the fuck out of the Boricua Bad Boys, the Bodega Boys, the ones that are named Nick Quiones or Nick Tostones. Yeah, and we also beat up Rip Ruiz, the Rican Ripper. The alliteration alone made me want to punch his face.
Yes, he's very beat upable.
So yeah, we got a little grudge match going on for the number one contender spot for the tag team belts at LCCW this weekend. Jesus, I was going to do it.
All right,
my God.
Yes, LCCW. Why you got me on this side?
What do you mean?
I don't want to be here.
Well, that's too bad.
Flip it.
It's too damn bad.
All right, fine. That's fine.
I ain't flipping shit. What? No. Why would I flip it?
That's fine. But yeah, the Boricua Bad Boys always messing around, putting their noses in the wrong situations and where it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
This is a family situation. You need to stay out of it. But since you don't want to stay out of it, we'll make you stay out of it. It's Sunday, September 12th at LCCW in Keystone.
Saints Center.
All right. We're going to make it happen. We're going to show you what's up.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Big Kurt? We doing all right. What about yourself?
Feeling okay.
Feeling good? Feeling great?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. You definitely get a 5XL. I'm actually wearing a 5X right now, so
we can do that. We can make that happen.
Our big asses will definitely be in these shirts.
We do support the big guys.
Yeah.
The big guys, all right?
Big man supremacy. It is cuddling season.
Yeah, it is cuddling season.
Exactly.
And I have a low-key in my lap.
Oh, yeah. My dog is apparently just, asked him to go to his bed, but it's fine. But yeah, this man over here is the one who makes our shirts. And yeah, we are definitely going to be putting out more merch for you guys, so you guys will see a lot more things on the way. So
yes, indeed.
All right, and lastly, let's go ahead and give our Kiss It Gang shout out of the week.
Oh,
yeah.
What we got today?
Yeah, we got our homie Ben out of LCCW, made the right decision and got his Kiss It Gang shirt. The security was lackluster, but he looked damn good doing it.
He looked okay. That made up for it. Shout out to Ben, man. He's a great guy. Shout out to
Ben, indeed.
He's a great guy.
You guys definitely, it's like I said, we're going to have the shirts available for everybody when you come out through. So, yeah,
take your pictures.
Where's Big Kurt at?
Big Kurt, he's in Jax.
Man, we're trying to get booked here in Jax. You guys will definitely see us soon. We're going to be doing a push to get more episodes of this show put out to where people can find us and book us in Jacksonville. We're going to have a whole series about that. It's going to be like, book us here.
Yes.
Hopefully we can get something, Hopefully we get something here in Jacksonville soon. But guys, we're not even that far away with Bunnell, Florida, and Keystone Heights. Sometimes we'll be in McClenny. You'll see us a little bit everywhere, but definitely when we do get bookings in Jacksonville, we will for sure let you guys be the first ones to know, and you guys will definitely love to have you out in the crowd in your Kiss It Gang gear.
Oh, we need to see the Kiss It Gang gear. We need to see it.
All right, so I think we got all the housekeeping out of the way, right?
That's fine. Yes, we did.
All right. Let's go and talk some wrestling because this is a wrestling podcast.
I like Donda. Not certified.
I'm about to mute him.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm about to mute him. So let's go ahead. I want to start off with something different. We all know what we're here to talk about. Of course. So let's start with something different.
Okay.
Something that people have been kind of burying over the last week of all the amazing shit that's happened. Trevor Murdoch won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes.
Trevor Murdoch has been on such a rise.
And nobody's talking about it.
And legitimately, he broke the 1,048, I think 1,048 days long streak of Nick Aldis.
Yeah, what made you think? I'm trying to think what was the deciding factor for Nick Aldis to lose it to Trevor Murdoch?
Here's the thing. Again, Nick Aldis has only been beaten for that title one other time,
and that was the
Cody.
golden boy.
Yeah, that was Cody.
Yes,
Nick has had that title
since
for, I want to say, a solid 5.5, 6 years.
Yeah,
it feels like that. Last time I remember him not having that title was 2019, 2018, and then before that, it was over 1,000+ day reign.
He's been holding that thing prestigiously.
But here's the thing: he was the only man to really hold that title and give it prestige again.
I agree.
So I understood the decision of keeping it on him for that long.
Yeah,
that's fine. Mm-hmm. But now we built up, because honestly, out of everybody, I did not expect Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah,
but once they started connecting him with Harley Race and about the dreams he had and everything, to make Harley proud, especially after Harley passed, it was such a great babyface story that you couldn't help but get behind him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I completely agree.
Oh shit! It's happening! It's already happening! All right, so I put on SmackDown in the background. We want to talk about SmackDown as well too, but I'll put on this SmackDown in the background. Brock is here with his fucking Viking ponytail. I'm excited. I don't know if he's talking to, I don't know if he attacked. Roman came out and then Brock came out to meet him. They're in Madison Square Garden, by the way. Brock came out to meet him, and it looks like Paul Heyman is the only nigga left in the ring while the Bloodline walks away.
I'm happy they started with this. They had to start.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the Raw this week was not strong enough to bounce back from what happened on Sunday. I will be completely honest. We'll talk about that later. Shut up.
What happened Sunday? I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so let's go ahead and Trevor Murdoch won the NWA title. Congrats to him. Amazing wrestler, amazing character so far. Let's see where they go with the next. Nick Aldis is actually taking a sabbatical.
I can see that.
Yeah, he says he's going to take some time away.
What did he do during 2020? He didn't really do anything.
So that was because no. I wouldn't say he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything televised.
Okay, yeah.
Because
so did they do house shows?
They didn't do house shows per se, but he was running the circuit up in Georgia, and he did do matches, and he did live wrestling from Hollywood again, and he did other things or whatever. But NWA wasn't doing Power the whole 2020, and you saw how they let Thunder Rosa take the title to AEW. You saw how they let AEW do NWA Women's Championship matches and shit like that. Yeah. They let them focus on other places, so that's fine. But he said he's going to take a break. He's been fucking running forever, so I think it's time for him to chill out and let Mickey be the face of their family in the NWA right now. Then I'm okay with that.
Well, okay. I mean, I guess that's what you have to do.
Yeah. But it's honestly a great thing for Nick Aldis because a lot of the pressure is off of him.
Yeah, true.
Because he was legitimately holding that company up on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Because even we had a good resurgence, but then we lost Eli Drake.
Yeah,
we lost Ricky Starks. We lost a couple other people who went from Power to AEW, WWE, NXT. You lost your Thunder Rosa, you lost your Sienna, you lost your Serena Deeb. Yeah. You of Nick, Trevor, Camille,
question mark,
R.I.P. the question mark.
Yes.
Speaking of Damian Sandow's current character,
I called Eli Drake leaving NWA. You want to know how I called it?
How?
They forced him. They literally forced him to do a podcast during the whole pandemic thing, and it was the awkwardest thing I ever seen.
Yeah, he doesn't like being told what to do.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a train wreck. I saw the first episode. I'm like, he's not gonna keep doing this.
Oh yeah.
I saw it. I was like, no. And then after that, he stopped doing it. By 2 episodes, he stopped doing it. And it was just, NWA just was like in that period where it was like they didn't know what to do because there no crowd matches wasn't really gathering any friction. It was just bad.
Just trying to figure things out. Honestly.
I loved NWA Power too, man.
Oh, it's still going. It's still going on. Like they've shifted focus again, and now they're on Fight TV, because a lot of their revenue came from the actual ticket sales that they would have people coming to the door.
Yep.
That's why they were able to put it on YouTube for free. Mm-hmm. But now they switched to Fight to where you have to pay for the subscription. They get a stipend or so from Fight and everything like that. But I'm happy to see Billy Corgan didn't abandon or try to go different with Power or anything like that. They tried a couple other things to help stay afloat. Like I said, they did the podcast. They did Zarny World. They did a couple other like weird things to kind of like keep themselves afloat. But
they really focus on YouTube.
Yeah.
Really badly.
Yeah, so hopefully the resurgence of the NWA is going to be happening once again. And I know for sure that's going to happen because they got an old face back in their fold.
Oh, boy, what are we talking about now?
Ric Flair came home to the NWA.
About time.
At NWA 73.
Great.
And he cut a promo that was so amazing, so heartfelt. And he didn't even bash WWE. He even said he loved Vince. And you felt it. He's home now. Like, I'm happy to see Rick back in the wrestling world. Yeah. And not like I hate to admit, but WWE kind of put him on the shelf.
Yeah, he was
He was there, but he was not allowed to do anything. It just alone, Ric Flair, after he showed up in AAA Mania, and now he's back in the NWA. Like, seeing him back in the wrestling ring is where he's meant to be. I honestly think that if anybody were to live out the rest of their life on the circuit in the ring, it would be Ric Flair.
Yeah, I always liked Ric Flair when he's doing the indie thing, when he's traveling to different promotions.
Yeah.
I always liked him doing that.
He's a great person to give the rub.
Yeah, I really didn't like Ric Flair in the WWE kind of in the sort of sense because I always feel like they just kind of shafted him ever since he came back. He did a general manager thing, and then he had his last match with Michaels, and everything just went downhill after that. But yeah, I don't want him to wrestle.
Okay,
that's the main thing. I want to make sure that he's not wrestling right now, even though he is looking like he's in good shape.
Yeah, I don't need him to wrestle. I just need him as a personality. And I think that's what he's been doing. Like, you remember that shit when he came out to judge a slap fight?
What?
It was during the Logan Paul fight.
Oh, God.
For some reason, they had, like, the preliminaries. They had preliminary bouts, but they also had a slap fight in here. And Pete Davidson was the host, and Ric Flair was the fucking judge. And this was in the middle of COVID. Like,
oh, my goodness.
Dead center panorama. And he comes walking down that goddamn dark-ass alley. Woo! And he was like, and Pete Davidson was like, how the hell did I end up here? Like, I need to fire my agent.
Ric Flair
and Pete Davidson hosting and judging a slap fight was the funniest shit that I did not expect on my 2020 bingo card. But yeah, that's all right. Let's go ahead and move forward in the docket.
All right.
Nice shit real here. I hate that they call him ex-WWE star. But good news.
Great news.
Cigarette juice? No, sorry. That's a Tim and Eric.
No, oh my God. Did you
good
watch that show?
Cigarette juice. That was my shit.
Did you really watch that show?
I used to love Tim and Eric. Awesome show. Great job.
No, really?
Shit. Beaver Boys. Beaver Boys. But yeah, I digress.
Did you like the guy that sit on you? The sit on you song? Did you like that? I'm sorry. Let's continue.
Yeah. So Al Snow, he did an amazing thing. Al Snow saved a child in the ocean during a riptide thing. This is like not like a shoot. This is not a shoot thing. This is not a work thing. This is Al Snow just being a good fucking person.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything bad about Al Snow since he's been.
He's a
gone.
gem. He's a treasure.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing. He looks phenomenal.
He lost a lot of weight, gotten back in shape. And stuff.
He looks great.
I want to say that he's training, like he's like has a school, but I can't remember or not. But I do know he used to work Impact as an executive. Him and Tommy Dreamer, and I know D'Lo Brown used to work as an executive before he became commentary. I don't know if he's currently tied in somewhere now, but yeah, Al Snow is like the GOAT. He's the shit, bro. Like, I love Al Snow. One of my favorite wrestlers growing up, same. Great guy all around. He loves independent wrestling. He loves helping the younger guys. Al Snow is truly a person to look up to. So yeah, that's just some good news. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper into the docket. Oh, damn! This is not the right account.
I guess that's what we should be talking about.
We're getting to it.
All right, that's fine.
We're getting to it.
That's
damn. This nigga's so impatient.
Oh, look at Sammy.
Oh, so let's go in and talk about that. So,
what are we talking about?
Him and Kevin's contracts are coming up.
Man, yeah.
This will tie back into a story a little bit later in the docket, but I wanted to just put that in your ear. Him and Kevin's contracts are coming up.
Yeah.
And he's out there with Kevin right now.
What do you think they're going to do?
I will.
And what do you want them to do?
What I want them to do, I want Sammy to remain Sami Zayn and not go back to El Generico. Okay. He was funny as fuck as El Generico.
So what would you call him?
Sammy something. Just use a particular like Israeli name. Who the fuck is? They're doing a lot tonight. They're doing a lot tonight. Trey Young just walked out.
Why?
I don't know what's happening, but it's a lot.
This is
like Logan.
Vince.
All right, so Otis is out there. Bobby Roode.
What is Sami Zayn doing?
Yeah, Sami Zayn, Otis, Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, and fucking Trey Young from the Atlanta Hawks.
Is he coming out as a heel, I'm guessing?
The last time we had a celebrity as a heel, it was fucking Logan Paul.
It was great, too. It was great. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about him as well. Yeah. All right, so we keep saying we're going to talk about it. Let's fucking talk about shit. All right, so.
I want to talk about last week.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I get the stuff. All right. I'll go with GC Dub. Juventud Guerrero says he wants to come back to AEW. How do you feel about that?
I think he needs to practice a little more.
He was a little bit of botching, but a little bit of botching don't hurt nobody.
But he was one of my favorites back in the 90s. I just spilled my bottle. That's okay. But he was one of my favorite cruiserweights.
Okay.
I was happy that he was in the Jericho storyline. There was a good nod about to the 90s when I was like,
this is when they used to fight every goddamn
exactly. And I was like, okay, that's cool. But like I say, he needs to train a lot more. Especially if he's trying to keep up with the whole luchadors that's in AEW.
Yeah,
like Penta
nobody can fucking keep up with Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly. Like
nobody can keep up with Phoenix.
I don't know, bro. You gotta try to keep up. That's the bar right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about it last week. So we went to SmackDown. If you didn't notice in the cover photo that we put out.
Oh boy.
We went to SmackDown. That was fun. So before he talks his shit, and all this other, I'm not going to be biased. He enjoyed himself.
I'm going to tell the truth.
He enjoyed himself.
I'm going to tell the truth here. All
right, let's go. Let's go to
wearing a pair of PJs. He is.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Otis. What happened to him?
They repackaged him. He's a part of the Alpha Club now with Chad Gable, and
he's Chad Gable now.
No, he's Chad Gable's mentee. Oh god, but he's a monster now. Like he is truly a monster. They shaved his beard, shaved his head.
He reminds me of Vader.
Yeah, he does the Vader bomb.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, he does the Vader bomb.
He looks exactly like Vader to me. A young Vader.
Yeah.
Let's talk about SmackDown for last week. Let's not look at that one.
Let's talk about SmackDown for last week. So we got a chance to be at SmackDown because he was here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Let's talk about what led to that. Okay. So was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
We thought SmackDown was here.
That was Cat Williams.
It was only Cat Williams. So we was like, hey, we got to step forward in this. Let's go. He said this.
No. He said I can pull up the DM right now.
But we was like, yeah, let's go. Oh, no, we can go. All right. So, anywho,
I'm already on your thing. Already on your chat.
We're doing this. But anywho,
keep going.
So I'm just saying we went to SmackDown.
Yeah. No. You say we want to talk about the lead up.
No,
talk about the lead up.
I'm done. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he talked me into going to fucking SmackDown.
What? No.
He was like,
No.
He was like, "Oh, I want to get it word for word.
Don't do that.
I want to get it word for goddamn word."
Let's talk about our
No. You started this shit.
Let's talk.
You started this
about
shit.
Our experiences at SmackDown. Okay, let's talk about what we did and didn't like.
I know what I loved and I know what I didn't like, but
what's the first thing that comes to mind of didn't like?
I enjoyed Keith Lee. Keith Lee's been working dark matches, and it looks like they're turning him heel.
Looks like.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty clear at this
point. So, and did you get the thing I sent you yesterday about today? I sent you an article about that. So let's get into that because that.
Oh yeah, with Adam Cole.
Yeah. So
yes. So
they had originally planned to do this heel turn. Yeah, to do this heel turn for Keith Lee because the original plans they had to move Adam Cole up to the roster. Hey, Lilith, move him up to the roster was to be Keith Lee's Leo Rush.
Like I said, I think that was a nail in the coffin. For him. I think they
I honestly, when I first read it, I said that's stupid. Audibly said that's stupid.
Yeah, as you should. How could you muffle Keith Lee like? I'm not Keith Lee.
Adam Cole. Like they literally take because Leo Rush did zero in-ring work when he was Bobby Lashley's mouthpiece.
Yes.
And the thing is, they're immediately ignoring the entire beef, the entire grudge, entire blood feud that he and Keith Lee had building up to the NXT North American champ versus champ match where Keith Lee became double champion.
This is really confirming.
Oh no! What? I hope y'all find your way back soon, Lilith. Lilith has lost to South Carolina.
Brian, God dang it! Okay, just head south.
That's the problem. South Carolina. I hate driving through South Carolina. It is only 2-lane roads, and they're all so narrow and like fucking shitty.
That's right. You're familiar with the Carolinas now.
Yeah. They're all shitty. Like and like they suck to drive on.
Oh.
And and it's so long. It's so long. So yeah. But back to what we were saying. So yeah, I hated that idea.
But like I and this is confirming that NXT is not canon at all.
I told you there's been a lot of issues that they were having with that.
That's it. NXT is not nothing.
Yeah,
it's nothing.
Because another dark match that we saw, Xia Li versus Aaliyah. They're literally retweaking both of them.
I like Xia Li's entrance.
Yes, it was a great entrance. I loved it. I enjoyed the match. Fuck you.
Well, that's your opinion, sir. But that to me, honestly, that was probably my least favorite match of the night.
Well, again, I would say
it was a dark match, right?
It was a dark match.
Okay.
I would say that Aaliyah has always been kind of green. You know how I remember you looked at Liv Morgan? You're like, oh shit, Liv has improved as fuck. Remember, her and Liv Morgan used to be best friends. There's exponentially a difference in their improvements.
It shows Liv Morgan has been wrestling on TV, at least.
But that's not even it, because Aaliyah's been in NXT for years. She's been on TV. She's been in development. She's gone through all the stages. I think they just literally just finally had to graduate her and move her up to the main roster because there was just no more room for her, and we need women on the main rosters, especially SmackDown.
That's not good. You're getting moved up by default. That's not good.
Honestly,
that's what happened with Tyler Breeze.
And you see how much of a time he had on the main roster.
I love Tyler Breeze in NXT, man. I really loved him in NXT.
I did too, and honestly, I can't wait for his return to the Indies. So yeah,
and Fandango. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully they still work together, but you know.
Lilith says Liv Morgan is way better. I agree to 100%.
So, funny shit about Liv. Okay. I used to have a roommate, and he was in love with Liv.
Which Liv?
Liv Morgan.
Was it the Harley Quinn Liv Morgan?
No. This is like Liv Morgan. I'm from New York. I love.
Oh, Carmelo twin Liv Morgan.
Wow, don't do that.
No,
that's again. She used to love pizza, and he would tweet her every day, and we would bring her pizza to the matches in the Armory. And you know they fucking sold pizza, right?
Yes.
This nigga would have us stop and go get a pizza and bring it to the Armory. He's like, I'm not giving her that shitty pizza.
Wow.
Oh, I love my old roommate.
Wow.
That nigga was in love with Liv. And hey, more power to him.
Oh, Little says Fandango's already working indie shows.
Awesome. Good shit.
Awesome. I did see. What is his new name now? He goes by the Dango or something like that?
Curtis Axel. I mean.
Oh, God. But I didn't go by Dango now. Just Dango. But for SmackDown, okay, what was your least favorite since you said your favorite was Keith Lee?
Least favorite on SmackDown probably would have to have been the match that I went to the bathroom and completely missed.
What match was that?
Rick Boogs versus Dolph Ziggler.
Oh God,
that was just to get Rick Boogs a dub.
You didn't give.
I know I didn't miss much. It was literally a pump handle slam, and then because I went to the bathroom. I was like, cool, this will be dope. Nakamura has a long ass entrance. I can go to the bathroom, come back, and still be in the match.
Nope.
Came back. The entrance was done. Apparently, I missed all of Dolph Ziggler's entrance, and came back, and then boom. Hey, what's going on, Jonathan?
Jonathan Barker, what's going on?
Yeah. I came back, missed the entire match. It was just literally like I said, punch, pump handle slam, 1, 2, 3. And by the time it was like 1, 2, 3, I was at the top of the stairs. And I was like, well, fuck.
Oh, poor guy. I didn't really care for the guy. I mean, I can understand his appeal.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. You did not get to experience Rick Boogs
in NXT.
I
understand. That usually happens. It's like seeing Civil War, Marvel, movies. It's like, it don't make sense to you. But I understand.
That's like somebody literally jumping in on the Marvel train at Infinity War.
Yeah. Oh God, that's
I remember reading a article. It was like, they just started having people walk out of the shadows like we're supposed to know who they are. Nigga, this has been 10 years of movies. Yes, you're supposed to know who they are.
You're supposed to be there the whole way. This was your moment to know.
Right, like, I was so mad. I was like...
You could tell who was there the whole time.
Exactly. That's why I hate when they make non-comic book or non-superhero genre people.
Yeah.
They make them do... actual like what's called like comic book movies and action movies. Like they don't know what the fuck's going on. About Predator 5. Ooh. So we Predator 5. I have to actually get back in and watch Predator 5.
I always like the Predator.
I haven't watched the latest Predator movies. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
It's
okay. It's way more sci-fi than I thought it was gonna go.
Nice. Okay.
I was gonna go. Little says it's Dirty Dango. Great name.
Dirty Dango. Oh, great name. This is for Jonathan who's just joining us anyway. This is You Filthy Casuals. This is our wrestling podcast. I am your Boat City Beast, Bobby Ledger, and this is my tag team partner, the King of Queens, Dash and Cam. But yeah, I will definitely be back on my YouTube next Friday talking about comic books and movies and stuff like that. So definitely tune in for that one.
You talking about comics and movies?
Yeah, it's gonna be called Back on My Pull List.
Oh, well, we're doing it now?
No, we're not doing that now. We're doing our wrestling podcast.
Or what?
Yeah. So back to SmackDown. What was all right? So I have video evidence. Oh, sorry if you don't know shit about wrestling. That's why we're here. I have video evidence of this man.
No, I told you I'll be honest.
This man acknowledging
Ask
the tribal
me what
chief.
my favorite moment.
What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment of WWE SmackDown, and I will agree, was Roman Reigns and Finn Balor's match.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes. It was a great match.
How did you feel about Edge returning?
It was great. It was great. I'm glad I saw it.
Oh,
hey, what about me? No, this is you answered the question about Fandango's new name.
Yeah.
Thank you, though. Thank you, by the way.
Thank you, Lilith. That is our manager, Lilith, in the chat on Twitch. She can't see you on there, Jonathan.
KCSC.
Sorry about that. But yeah, you said you like Finn Balor and Roman Reigns.
Yes,
right?
yes. I like the whole setup of the whole match. The Usos beating them up in the beginning.
Yeah, that was.
And then Roman coming out, and then y'all don't think y'all saw this, but he went back.
Oh yeah. They're not supposed to see that.
Yeah, so they went back in the commercial. I thought that was just a heel move, but I figured it was commercial.
Yeah,
he probably had to get some drink or something before he went to the match. That's fine.
Yeah.
But the whole match layout was great. I felt Roman was an actual superstar. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, we finally have it in minutes.
Yeah, I felt like he was a superstar.
Finally in minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. When he came out, I was like, okay, I can see the appeal of him. He's slow walk. He's like, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the thing he got going
what did you
on.
feel about after the match?
What happened after the match? Was it Edge?
No. It was the tease that they did.
Oh, with Finn Balor.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
like
thinking
it.
about bringing
I
back
don't
the demon.
like it.
Why don't you
like
like it?
Like it.
Why don't you like
don't like it. It's
are you jaded? Are you jaded?
It's I hate.
So
no,
here's
listen.
my
No. Listen. The reason I'm gonna say why I don't like it.
Why?
The reason it's a crutch. It means that Finn Balor can always go to something better than what he's always is. Why can't he just stay that way?
So that's the thing that's what he was reestablishing as the Prince. He hasn't touched the demon in years, and I think people are kind of jaded by the demon. But the last match that the demon had was against Baron Corbin randomly.
Was it?
And, yeah.
Whoa! Why?
We don't know. Like, we literally had Finn versus Brock, and he didn't pull out the demon. But we had a random match on like a side pay-per-view, and Finn pulled out the demon and never pulled it out again.
For Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin.
Was
Baron
it corporate Corbin at that?
I think it was.
All right.
It was Applebee's waiter Corbin.
But I just feel like the demon is like a Super Saiyan level.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And then if you get beat at normal at base level, then what's the point? You're not going to Super Saiyan. I didn't.
I would go Super Saiyan. Fuck that. Give me another shot.
I just feel like it's a crutch.
But here's the thing. I think they're not gonna pull it right back out. It's not like tonight the demon's gonna come out. That's gonna be a build for way down the line. Everyone always say they don't do long story booking, but they do it.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye. Brother should say the demon just can't feel the Prince now. Okay. You don't like the Prince gimmick? It's a homage to what he did in New Japan. His late New Japan tenure, so that's what he's basically trying to revamp.
Yeah. Until next time, indeed, man. But yeah, right. I definitely like the demon gimmick because it's indicative of him still holding on to that New Japan part of him. It's that basic. Oh, here's my last ace in the hole. Because but you also have to tie back into how he won the Universal Championship the first time. He was the demon.
Yeah, but I just feel like if they made the demon as an equal, it was just a costume change, I would like it. And he's doing nothing different, but he's using some other superpower to get stronger. But what if here's the thing,
he's never said it's supernatural. He said it's just that part of him it's that dark part of him that he has to go to pull something extra out when the Prince can't get it done.
So you're saying like what Edge did with the Brood?
Yeah. Yeah. That's literally what I'm saying.
It's a costume change.
Whatever.
I just feel like it's a crutch. I feel like if you want to do the demon thing and it's the stronger self of yourself, whatever. I feel like if you beat me at your base level, I'm nothing.
So you're saying if you had the ability to pull out something extra from let's go the Maleficent route. If you were able to be the queen, and then you pulled something out and you were the dragon, you wouldn't like that? You wouldn't like becoming the dragon,
but
for
put myself in the person who was fighting Maleficent. If she beat me in base form, I would feel bad.
That's why you become a dragon to beat their ass.
But if I got beat by you not in dragon form, I will feel stupid. I couldn't even took you to your limit.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? But I get the appeal of the demon though. I don't want to spend too much time on the demon.
But I enjoyed that.
But I did enjoy the whole tease. I did enjoy the tease.
How do you feel about seeing Bianca Belair for the first time?
I like the thighs. I really like her thighs.
God damn it.
But no, I like that's the first thing, first and foremost.
So this dickhole was over here reinforcing what we're trying not to do and cheering Becky Lynch after she's clearly the heel in the situation.
Jacksonville cheered Becky Lynch.
Was the worst. They booed Bianca Belair on TV. First.
I wonder if they edited it on TV.
They definitely edited that shit.
Jacksonville was 100% behind Becky Lynch.
Jacksonville is a city of heels.
Yes, we
city of heels.
Yes, we are. It was funny. I
was like, why are you booing her? Stop it!
No, we are Duval, sir.
I hated it. I was like, they're not saying boo, they're saying Duval. Duval. They're saying Burns.
No, sir. No, sir.
I hate it.
But it was great though. It was really great.
Yeah,
SmackDown was good. I'll say it was worth it. The beer was good. The wine was good. Everything was good. There was not a garlic knots. but I was pretty much.
He did really get. He got like beer and wine and stuff.
Yeah,
and
I
of
sure
course,
did.
Yes, we're heels, but I don't want to boo and Bianca.
Yeah, of course, I didn't boo the legs. She had some nice legs, very nice legs. So Montez Ford, man, good job. Okay, great.
So, what else was SmackDown?
I ain't forget about Faye Jackson either. She owes us.
She owes nothing.
She owes the world.
She owes nothing.
Okay, whatever.
We'll talk about Faye in a little bit. Faye has started a new virginity space on Twitter. So she is a virgin now. She's a virgin, and she will not lose her virginity to anybody in the wrestling industry.
Huh?
Yeah, man. That's what I've been told.
No. Dirty Dango. Dirty Dango, man. I don't know.
Dirty Dango.
What else we got, though?
All right, so are we done with SmackDown?
No, what would you rate SmackDown for a live experience?
Honestly, for live experience, I would rate it a good B.
A B?
A B.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right.
You got pyro. You got surprises out the ass.
What surprises we got? Edge?
We had Edge. We had the whole dark match afterwards of Becky Lynch and the tag team champions versus. You did not like Shotzi and Tegan?
I like Tamina. Tamina was nice, but I didn't care for the little tank.
Oh fuck you! That tank is amazing.
It was good.
Triple H gave her that tank.
Yeah, I like it in NXT, but I feel like it's like the Mexicools. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to grade it, I'll probably say a high C. The matches made sense.
Would it be orange or would it be fruit punch?
Fruit punch. Fruit punch. No, both.
What?
Mix them up.
Horrible.
You understand. But I'll give it a high C.
Okay.
It was great.
I
enjoyed it.
I'm giving it a B.
I enjoyed it. Roman Reigns, you're doing good, kid.
He was waiting for that. I made it all day.
Listen, that's worth a lot. Okay.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
okay.
It is.
All right, let's talk some.
Thank you, Kurt. She does have nice thighs. Why can't you? Agree?
I'm not getting in trouble. So let's go ahead and talk some other shit that happened before.
Okay.
Before this thing on Sunday.
No, before the thing. Why do you call it a thing? Why don't you acknowledge it? Acknowledge it, Bobby. So, acknowledge the best pay-per-view of all time.
See, that's
acknowledge
that
something that was better than WrestleMania 17. Acknowledge something that's better than Wrestle Kingdom 32.
Let's get into the docket, and then we'll get to that shit, and I'll tell you how I feel about it. So, the Acclaimed are back.
Yes, I'm happy.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
I feel like they got
shafted. So I will say I enjoyed how they came back.
Yeah, the cookie cutter. The cookie cutter.
Yeah, they gave them a script to rap, and it was fucking hilarious.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
They ripped it up. They got the crowd behind them, and then Max Caster did a unapproved fucking rap, because you can't tell me that wasn't approved by Tony Khan.
They
Yeah. He said that I'm going to try not to be offensive, but he did say someone had a small penis, and he said somebody else did some other things. But it was good to see that he's able to bounce back from that. And it was kind of like we said, like he was just put on the Sammy Guevara meant to like, hey, you fucked up, come over here for a little bit, then put him back on TV when the heat dies down.
I love that they give him second chances, man, because of course if you're going to do a freestyle coming out without getting approved, eventually I feel like you're going to say something that's going to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to be a heel. This day and age, we'll talk about MJF some other time. But sometimes you say some things, it just doesn't go over correctly.
It doesn't go over. Kind of like MJF last week. Kind of like MJF this last Wednesday. Like, I was like, he's struggling tonight. He's struggling. Like, he's just waiting for the cue. That sucks. So I was like,
she said. Speaking of Becky, she's about to sign a contract.
Yeah, Bianca. Yeah, Bianca and Becky are signing the contract tonight. I love this fucking fur coat Becky has on. She's leaning all the way into this heel shit.
She's stealing that from Cody. What Cody did in Ring of Honor.
Of course, but that's why. This is exactly why she came back as a heel.
She was doing before she left. She was doing some like.
She was doing the man.
Yeah, she was just doing outlandish stuff because she's the man. You know what I'm saying?
But like this is why she wanted to be a heel when she came back. Cause she could do ridiculous shit like this, and nobody's gonna boo her.
No, I bet they probably told her to. I bet they probably wanted her to be a face when she.
She requested
if it's
to be
Bianca,
a heel.
I'm going out there. I gotta be a heel.
Yeah,
You know
she
what I'm
requested to be a heel. So that's that. We talked about that though, but yeah. Bianca is always gorgeous, my nigga.
Yeah, this is true. Sonya Deville, though. Sonya.
Shout outs to somebody who pulled a pick from, I want to say, 2017. Let me go back and see what it is.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about here, sir?
Hold on. Give me a second. It was a pick somebody pulled. God damn. This.
But you know,
look at this shit. I love them. So someone put it side by side of Becky and Seth in their fur coat gimmicks. I love this family. I really do. Let me go see if I can go find it. But yeah, they
honestly, I don't like what Seth is doing right now, but I get it. It's not one of my favorites. But the WWE crowd from last SmackDown was great. It was great. They was responsive. I thought it was probably gonna be kind of half-assed, but it was
we bring the house down.
Yeah, it was nice. That's what pretty much makes the whole live shows.
Yeah,
it's the crowd behind it. Really, you don't hear no commentary. You just see wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty good. You can hear them talking and everything.
But yeah, so it was a picture of the last time Sonya Deville and Becky Lynch faced off against each other. I think one would say it was like 2018, 2017, and they did a comparison to 2021. It was such a good little moment, and like shout outs to whoever.
I want to see this now because I'm actually a hidden fan of Sonya Deville, but I
remember when she was the Jersey Devil, bro.
I'll never let her do anything.
Well, no, she, like I said, first she got hurt. Secondly, she kind of like had a little moment or so.
Oh my.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, that would have been dope.
Sonya, yeah. Oh well.
I'm trying to see because it's got to be in here somewhere because somebody just put that shit up.
Man, I really hate that Sonya's whole aura about herself was just manhandled by Ronda Rousey when she came. She had the exact same gimmick.
Stole that shit, bro.
Yeah, she did. I felt so bad.
Yeah, if I find it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please, look at them arms.
Oh, Bianca?
Jeez, yes.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, Bianca's the best.
But
I love it.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'd have to fucking screenshot
my
this.
goodness.
I'm sorry. I wish you guys could see what I was seeing, but yeah, it's funny as fuck.
But I'm nothing compares to the physique of Jade Cargill in AEW.
We'll talk about her.
The number one women's wrestler in the world right now.
Not really. I think that's Britt Baker.
Britt Baker?
Or
excuse you?
What's her name? Rhea Ripley.
What?
Let's get into that. The PWI top 1500. How do you feel about that?
I feel as though. What do I feel about the whole him picking, or I feel like who's number one?
Both.
About them picking, I guess it's their opinion. But it's a highly regarded opinion. But
what do you have against some of the picks?
I have nothing against it because it's not set in stone. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sexiest man in the world kind of thing. It's their opinion.
You don't think that Blake Shelton is the sexiest man alive?
I do.
You don't think John Legend is the sexiest man? You don't think Prince Harry
not John Legend
is the sexiest man alive?
No, sir.
Man,
if I'm not in top 10, first of all, I am.
All right, so let's get more into it. So again, yes. how you felt about it? You felt away.
I feel like the number one pick was earned.
Also, yes, Lilith, get a fur coat. Yes.
Oh God, that'd be dope. That would be dope.
But yeah,
I have one.
No. It's got to be for her. That would drench her, drown her.
Yeah, true.
But yeah,
true.
Go back to your thoughts on the picks.
But yeah, I think the number one pick was great.
Of course you do.
Well earned.
I will say he's had a phenomenal year.
He's carrying the industry right now.
I wouldn't say industry.
Whoa, what is he not? He has the top titles.
He's carrying
in the U.S. right now. He
only has 2 titles in the.
Well,
he only has 2 titles in North America.
AAA. I'm calling AAA
and AEW.
And he had Impact Wrestling
which is not his anymore.
But he had it. So at the time,
he technically still wasn't a belt collector because he only went 3 places.
I'm talking about this year. There's 3 places that matter in the U.S.
So impact matters.
Now it does.
You're just making shit up as it goes.
No.
Keep going.
Okay, what?
If you don't, Kenny Omega is number 1.
Yes, he is.
Roman Reigns number 2.
I agree. Okay. I feel like Roman Reigns didn't get it because he's under one roof. He's kind of limited. You know what I'm saying? To be the top at a PWI, you had to. Who was the last WWE person that was top?
AJ Styles.
Earned. I'll say
and
that.
I think Seth Rollins. And
what time? What period? Seth Rollins.
Heel player.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't. Well, that's me personally. I
Seth
wouldn't think
Rollins.
that one.
Roman Reigns did get top before.
Was Roman?
Yeah.
What year?
It was Shield Roman, but like he still was. Yeah, like WWE niggas top PWI.
But it's
constantly.
the same. Well, AJ Styles is pretty good.
Randy Orton.
I agree. Randy Orton win.
Back in the day, Randy Orton's top PWI.
Look,
nigga, can you not though?
Loki's like, yo,
like y'all niggas
switch. He wanted to be on camera. But I'll give it to him. Roman being number 2. If he wasn't number 1, if he was number 1, I would have gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
I would have gave it to him. I'm not going to be biased here. I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Let me see if I can.
Shout out to Alex Kane too. He made it on the list.
Yeah. So all right. So top 10.
Okay.
Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, John Moxley.
How you going to forget number 5?
Oh, Kota Ibushi. I thought that was number 5. Kota Ibushi, John Moxley, Will Ospreay, Finn Balor, Shingo Takagi, and Rich Swann. I fucking love that he rounded out the top 10. He's earned it. He legitimately earned that. I'm very proud of him.
I would think Moxley would be a little bit higher.
I would not when it comes to the year that some of these people have had.
This year, right? This is only this year or this last year?
This is from the year of 2020 to 2021. This is taking into consideration Drew all the pandemic shit. So Drew has fucking earned it. Bobby Lashley has earned it. Roman has earned it. Yeah. Kota merged the goddamn titles.
Kota Ibushi is something else. Listen, if you don't watch New Japan, please watch a Kota Ibushi match. Please.
John Moxley, he earned number 6. It's not taking anything away from him. Yeah. But again, the rest of the people in top 5 have had phenomenal years. Will Ospreay,
only person on the top 5 that I'm looking at right now that I wouldn't really care for, and I know you're gonna hate me for
Bobby
this.
Lashley?
Yes, it is.
You're stupid.
I know. I understand. I just don't like the way he got
revitalized the U.S. title and then got the WWE title.
Well, he beat my dude up. He beat my dude Miz up. Okay.
Oh, fuck that.
No, what? No. Okay. He's going to Dancing with the Stars. He's doing
Will Ospreay had something to say about this. He was like,
"Oh, tell the response to that." Yeah, if you want to talk about that, tell the response too.
He was like, "I can beat number 1's ass any day," and number 1 responded by saying that his. How did he put it?
He said, since I left that organization, y'all have been treading water, and nobody has been talking about New Japan since.
I don't believe that, but okay.
He has a point. He has a point. I mean, think about it.
Right.
Ever since all the elite left New Japan, nobody in the U.S. really been talking about New Japan as of late. Nobody even talking about Bullet Club. I'm a big Bullet Club fan. And nobody's talking about Bullet Club no more.
All right. So, sadly. Now, here's my question.
What's up?
When are we going to go for PWI?
How do you do it?
I'm going to find that out. I want to be on PWI 1500 next year.
I can see next year.
We're going to have to work our asses off, but
somebody has to get off from work. And has to get these dates. That's what has to happen. So, okay, if you want to do this work, you got to get this work.
So, what he's speaking about
I'm tweaking.
Is I have to work, legitimately like work. Yes, and it's a date. I really want to be there. I just either have to leave really late or we have to or I have to lose money. And that's just the life of a wrestler. That shit happens.
It does.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Beyond that, let's go ahead and go into a couple other things. Did you hear about Triple H?
Yeah, I did, man. I really did. First of all, I'm gonna say my chuckle. The reason I chuckle is because he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's okay.
It's like the Ric Flair thing.
Yeah.
If you weren't involved, you didn't know until afterwards.
Yeah. True. Man, but that's scary though.
That's scary as fuck.
That's scary. Triple H, man, that's bad.
We would have been crying for days.
Dude.
Oh my god. All right, so
he's up there, man. He's up there with the legends.
Yeah.
You know He's earned his respect.
Talk about SmackDown. Let's talk about that Rampage that we missed because we were at SmackDown. That one was nice. Darby Allin had a match against Daniel
Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia. I want to call him Daniel Caesar, but that's
don't do that. I like that
that's
singer.
a singer.
He's a nice singer. Go check him out, guys. Seriously.
Please don't.
No, I like him.
He told us to cancel him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
But yeah,
that's right.
He fought Daniel Garcia. Punk kind of had a little moment during that Rampage, and he got into the crowd, and somebody in the crowd offered this nigga a beer.
They must not follow them since.
It was hilarious. Because Punk is the type of guy, he's shoot all the time. So, like, he's never going to, like, not give you his real reaction. The guy was like, hey, yeah. Punk was like, fuck is wrong? was like, do you know I am?
I don't know. Remember what happened last time Punk was in the audience? You know, and it didn't turn out too good. It didn't really turn out too good at all.
It didn't turn out too good at all.
But Little said you need to talk about Sean Waltman, I'm guessing, a.k.a.
Oh, what happened with Sean?
I have no idea what happened to Sean Waltman.
Yeah, let me share it. Let me Twitter streets.
Oh, God. Let me just pull up. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that.
He's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have known if Sean Waltman died.
Let's see. What's going on with Sean Waltman here?
Okay, Wolfpack reunion. Waltman honored by CM Punk. Okay, yeah. He was honored by CM Punk and Darby Allin paying tribute to the 1-2-3 Kid.
Oh, yeah,
moment.
The match?
That's, during the match. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about the best pay-per-view of all time?
Oh, let me look at his pic. His current picture. It looks like it's just like, it's old Xbox pic.
What are you saying? Look at his new look. He said he's got a new look.
Last time I saw him, he was like, he looks like Kratos.
He looks like Triple H.
He does. Look at him.
He looks like Triple H.
Yeah, he looks like Kratos, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, this is move for move, lovely.
Great. This is great.
Yeah.
But I like the X-Pac back in the 90s. He was probably one of my favorite wrestlers.
He keeps calling everybody. He keeps calling every wrestler who's supposed to lose X-Pac. So I don't know how much you liked him. I've known that Sean has been ripped for a minute. Who I follow. I follow a director. She's like a TV producer, and she like has a very close like personal relationship with Sean. And like I see him all over her stuff. And like that nigga's jacked. Like he looks amazing.
Like Braun's dad. Oh my goodness.
All right, but yeah. That's a nice little tribute to them during that match. But again, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. We'll talk about it a little bit later. All right, so where were we? We were talking about
what was Sean Waltman?
No.
I thought he passed away.
We talked PWI. We talked PWI, and then we talked about somebody offering CM Punk a beer. Let's go ahead and talk about Leo Rush for a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about Leo Rush.
All right, Leo Rush. You can remember he was in the last a couple of pay-per-views ago. I want to say he was in the Casino Royale. I was about to say Battle Royale. Casino Royale as the Joker. He was injured in that match. He honestly thought he had to retire. He put up his stuff for sale and he was like retiring. But then somehow, some way, he was able to get medically cleared, and it looks like he's back to wrestling. So I'm happy to hear that, first off. But people have been asking Tony Khan, when the fuck are y'all bringing Leo Rush back? And he was like, everyone's been asking me this, and all I can tell you is real soon. We love him. And then Leo was like, we love you too, Tony. So we may be getting Leo Rush back at AEW sometime soon. Don't know a definitive date. It's just kind of like speculation at this point. So we'll see about that.
I'm against all this.
Why?
I'm against all this. Let me tell you why.
Why?
First of all, I feel
you don't like the man of the hour?
I love Leo Rush, and the sad part is I feel like AEW has too many talent, and I feel like he probably is going to get lost in the shuffle, just because they have so many stars at the moment. I feel like MJF's going to get lost in the shuffle.
He kind of has.
Exactly.
We'll get to so.
If you're not elite, or if you're not, Moxley, Miro, Darby, Jericho,
Murder Hawk.
Even him, he's getting shafted a little bit.
That's true, but he has a thing going with Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page right now. So
I like them. I love Scorpio.
The
Sky
men of the year.
Yes, I love.
Oh my God! What if Leo Rush, as the man of the hour, comes and joins the men of the year?
Yes.
Tony Khan, book it.
It's perfect. It makes sense. Such good shit.
I come to collect.
Yes.
That shit.
But that would be great. But Leo Rush coming back. I feel like he retired like 5 times already.
Well, there's a lot of shit.
I know. Rush, so. I don't know. I just heard. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. That's nice.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know where it went.
Ooh, click that.
All right. So we are.
It was screenshot that. I was screenshotting that.
Yeah. So we are finally at the thing that you've been waiting for.
Oh, is it time?
It is.
Loki, you have to get up for this one.
All
Come
right.
on.
So we
Loki had to get up.
Have to talk about.
What are you talking about?
All the shit that happened at All Out.
The best pay-per-view.
Nah, fuck, stop that shit right now. Stop that shit right now.
Best.
You goddamn Mark.
All time.
Goddamn fucking Mark.
Why? What pay-per-view is better than that?
It is currently the best pay-per-view of the year. Yes, I will agree with you.
Okay.
But the greatest pay-per-view of all time.
What's better than it?
Shut your whore mouth.
What's better than it?
Shut your whore mouth.
Put something up against it.
I will put up any other
I
pay-per-view.
said WrestleMania 17.
Take over 30. Take over In Your House. Take over Brooklyn.
I wish you could just zoom in the camera. Okay. Look, Loki. Yeah, on on that one. Ooh. Loki's like, nah.
So, take over. All out was great. It was fucking amazing. I honestly was thoroughly entertained and properly impressed.
Yep.
It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All Out was grand. Let's start off with the matches that you did not like.
Yeah. Whew, that's a good one. Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna pick the choice that everybody picked, just because it's default. It was it's filler, so it is what it is. I'm sorry because I really listen. I really wanted it to be. I wanted Big Show. Or I'm sorry, Paul White.
Yeah.
I wanted Paul White to show something that he couldn't show in WWE, which I knew.
What is that?
Exactly. Exactly.
He's already he's done everything as the Giant.
Yeah.
He did everything else as the Big Show.
I thought he was gonna probably try to attempt a moonsault.
Why? Why would you Brock Lesnar him?
I don't know. I thought he was gonna.
Why would you break his neck?
Since he was gonna wrestle again, I thought he was gonna try something different. That's all.
No.
I just thought Big Show was gonna try something different. But it was a Big Show match. I hate to say Big Show, but it was a Big Show match. It reminded me of Big Show versus Straight Edge Society. That's exactly what it reminded me of.
Straight squash.
And I love the Straight Edge Society so freaking much. I loved it, and I hated that Big Show squashed them every week.
Uh-huh.
I was a big CM Punk mark back in the day. He
still is.
Yes. We'll talk about it.
All right. So,
we'll talk about it.
my least favorite match out of All Out probably had to be.
Oh, drum rolls, please.
You're going to be upset with me by it.
What is that? Oh, no. Ooh.
Miro and Eddie Kingston.
Okay.
Because they had something amazing. They had magic. They had lightning in a bottle, and they did not pull the trigger. I see what they're doing with it. They're going. I didn't say I wanted Eddie to win, but I didn't want Miro to also win or lose. There should have been something that fucked that match up.
Miro's too
dominant. No. I take that back. I take that back.
Okay.
I wanted them to fight to a stalemate. And secondly, my least favorite match was MJF versus Jericho.
Okay.
Solely because of the finish.
Okay.
Because if that would have been done anywhere else, it would have been trash. It would have been, this is the same predictable stuff. This doesn't make sense. But since it's AEW, this was brilliant. This was art. They pulled me in. They got me. That was a bullshit
are you
finish.
done?
That was a bullshit finish, and you know it.
Okay. I give my opinion on both of them. The Eddie Kingston and Miro match, I wanted what you wanted to happen.
I wanted him to fight to a stalemate.
Yeah, I wanted that to happen.
It would be a no contest or something happens where both of them could not fight anymore.
Here's the thing: Eddie Kingston is really not winning at all.
He's not
singly.
His record is trash.
He's horrible.
You understand? Like, here's how. So I want to make this quick note. AEW is always like, ranking or wins and losses mean something. Do you know who's the number one rank?
Yes, I do.
Who's the number one rank right now?
Is one of my favorite wrestlers.
Who?
Isn't it? I know number 2. Let me get this straight. Is number 2 Will Hobbs, right?
No.
He's number 1 now.
He's number 1 now.
So he went up. So
Will Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs, is fucking number 1.
Yes. Now number 2 must be Orange Cassidy.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2 is Orange Cassidy.
Okay. So I keep up a little bit. But Will Hobbs is number 1. I mean,
Powerhouse Hobbs is currently ranked number 1.
How many wins he got?
He's been beating the fuck out of Brian Cage and like who did he just fight? He's about to fight CM Punk. Hey, Bobby Lashley.
Oof.
He's about to fight CM Punk next week, I want to say.
Will Hobbs?
Yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs. But
he's gonna lose.
Yeah, he's been racking up wins and he's currently number 1. Do you see Will Hobbs fighting Kenny Omega
on Dynamite?
Do you see Will Hobbs be putting into the main event title scene?
I can see them being forced for him to do it. Like
he's currently number 1.
Exactly.
He should be fighting Kenny Omega.
I feel like the IWC is going to be like, hey, this guy is actually number 1 here. He needs what's going on. And like, well, we didn't have any plans, but if y'all want him, he can lose real quick. You know?
That's
what's going to happen.
The wins and losses mean everything. So Will Hobbs should be a superstar right now.
But you're forgetting the clean slates of people who came in. The clean slates. Clean slates always go first.
So, but back to All Out.
Well, you said your least favorites.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't get. MJF and Jericho.
The finish.
Okay. I thought if they would have went away from.
Firstly, that match went way too fucking long.
Yeah, I agree. But I feel like the first fall, if they would have kept with that, it would have been great. But I feel like they let Jericho go over MJF.
Do you think they really would have? Jericho was ready to retire.
Jericho's wise or fan wise?
Both.
Jericho wise, I don't think he wants to retire yet. I think he's like.
So letting MJF get a screwy fucking pin would have been the best story for you. They would have just left it there.
I feel like he was forced because I feel like Aubrey didn't see it, and they went along with it. You know what I'm saying? Then he's forced to retire.
Nah,
but it would have been a great story for him to come back.
I would have still. It would have.
But his entrance was trash anyway. That's my
whose
worst.
entrance?
Jericho's.
Yeah,
Jericho's entrance was trash.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
They shouldn't have done that one.
Horrible.
But MJF had the better entrance out of that match.
Man, listen,
hilarity.
Listen, that countdown got me good.
Yeah,
that countdown got me straight good. I was like, oh, Jericho's retiring. If he's bringing that back, he's retiring tonight.
Yeah, and it was MJF.
Yes, I was like, oh man, you got me.
Let's talk about the tag team cage match.
Okay,
how'd you feel about it?
Great decision.
Perfect decision.
A forced decision.
Yeah, I don't know what took them so long to get to this decision.
I feel like they.
What do you mean it was forced?
I feel like I felt it was a perfect place to do it. I feel like the Bucks probably didn't want to let it go yet.
So here's my thing. I think the Bucks are fine with letting it go because what they may be having in the near future. But because like literally, there would have been zero reason not to put it on the Lucha Brothers after all they have fought through to get there or whatever, and it'll be a nice cherry on top for when they turn on Pac.
You think they're going to turn on him?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well,
I can never trust Penta.
Do you think that call for that match ending was called on the fly?
Yeah, I think it went a little bit too violent as they didn't expect, and they had to kind of.
No, I'm talking about the winner. Do you think the winner was called on the fly? Like,
no.
The crowd's behind all this.
No.
No, you think
this is planned out.
Okay.
Because if it wouldn't have been Lucha Brothers, it would have been Pride and Powerful. Those two have been on an exponentially, like, fucking rocket ship.
I agree.
And those are the only two I think were ready to take the titles off of the Bucks. Were Pride and Powerful and Lucha Brothers. So I'm good with that.
Lucha Brothers was a great choice.
Because nobody is doing anything that fucking Phoenix has been doing. My God, that man is literally a video game graphic come to life.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
yeah, I know how he does it.
I always find myself surprisingly impressed by anything that Phoenix pulls off, and I'm like, what else can this nigga do? And then he proves me wrong that this is not the upper echelon of his abilities.
That man, there was
that nigga, he is so good. He's just so good.
And the thing is, I like Penta.
Yeah, I love Penta, but his brother
charisma.
Phoenix,
and he don't even speak not a lick English. I love his charisma.
That's the shit I love about Penta. Penta said, "Fuck all this learning English."
Yeah,
shit.
He don't need it. He doesn't need it.
I'm gonna cut all my promos in Spanish, and you're just gonna act like you understand me.
I'm the hype,
right?
I'm the hype.
You're just gonna chime in at zero miedo.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
No matter what he says.
Yeah,
he's for it. He's for it. But I think it was a great call, a great decision with the Young Bucks losing. I am a Young Bucks fan. I love Nick Jackson, and I think it was a great finish. Okay. I wouldn't change anything.
So this was all go. Like we said, the only down match was the Paul White QT Marshall. What match?
No.
What was the other down match?
I say Punk and Darby.
No,
I think Punk and Darby.
That was
literally was going to be.
That was literally the quintessential homecoming, return to the ring story for CM Punk. Yeah, I don't know why y'all think CM Punk is going to be doing these fucking Iron Man long ass, going Broadway ass.
Oh my God!
Like 2.5 hour matches.
I didn't say I didn't like the match. It wasn't an old.
He's old.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I was expecting old Punk with Darby right now.
Also,
okay, he's
also, shut up about the pants. That nigga he's like, what is Punk? 50-something, 40-something? He don't need to be in no trunks. This nigga's not 20-something anymore. Leave him alone.
Here's my thing with the pants. It has to grow on me. It's like if Randy Orton all of a sudden just wore long pants.
I'm okay with that.
It's weird.
I'm okay with that.
Or The Rock.
I'm okay with that.
I bet you are. It's just weird. Just give it some time to grow on people. I guess people just used to what Punk did like 7 years ago.
Yeah. They want 7 years ago Punk. Like
Punk just wore gray hoodies and tights. That's all he wore.
He's not that young anymore, y'all.
Yeah, he's older.
Niggas want thigh era Punk. We don't have that no more.
I want lip ring with the greasy hair Punk.
Jesus,
I want.
He was super young.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and talk about, since we're on the Darby Allin CM Punk match. Let's talk about Sting and CM Punk. They had a little moment at the end there. Do you think they're going to do something with it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck me.
not at all.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Sting.
I would like to see a cinematic match between CM Punk and Sting.
Not anytime near in the near future.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to get a Sting yet.
So, yeah, because again, right now he's feuding with the Taz team, Taz.
Yeah. Which I'm okay with.
It elevates them.
Yeah. So they need something.
Let's talk. What's another match that was in there? Did you catch the buy-in
with Jurassic Express?
Yeah, Jurassic Express and Hardy Foundation.
Yeah,
and also Orange Cassidy versus Matt Hardy in the Hardy Foundation with Best Friends and Jurassic Express on his side. I liked it.
It was okay.
I like what Matt Hardy's doing now. I like what Orange Cassidy's doing now. I need for them. This comes to again what I said. They need a secondary belt.
They got one.
No. They need a secondary belt. And also, Tony Khan out of his mouth said TNT title is not a mid-card title.
It's what WWE put that in your head as a mid-card title. Thank you, sir.
Jesus Christ.
But WWE put that mid-card title thing in your head. It doesn't have to be that way.
Tony Khan said it's not a mid-card title. But I need for them to have a mid-card title.
I want Miro and Kenny Omega to go against each other eventually.
That would be stupid.
And I want Miro to win.
This is another Lance Archer versus Tanahashi you're asking for, and you're going to have Miro get destroyed.
No. I want
Miro's
Miro to
currently
win.
undefeated.
I want Miro to win. I want him to beat him.
Whatever.
Just to show that Ultimate Warrior Hogan thing. You know what I'm saying? They're on equal grounds. You know what I'm saying?
Are they?
TNT title and the AEW World title should be on equal grounds. That's what I think.
I'm doing my sour boy face at you.
I understand. It's okay.
I hate that I made a sour boy reference. My bad.
You hipster. But what other matches was on there? We had
the women's casino battle royale.
Oh yeah, that's when my girl Jade was shining.
Yeah, so
yeah,
she was not.
No.
You know what she was doing? Pulling the titties back in.
Yes. That's so true.
Putting the titties
I was like,
in.
it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen the way she was doing it.
She leaned into it. She was like, oh, I'm so happy for fucking nipple pasties because her titties were popping out every chance they got.
Every punch she did,
were like,
she was literally, yeah, it was bad.
She did a pump handle slam to the Joker entrant. We're going to talk about in a second. And literally, it just bloop, bloop, bloop. She was like, fuck.
Yeah.
She
had the whole Ronda Rousey
hopefully
thing
Jade is able to. I'm going to talk about her. Hopefully Jade is able to fix that. But her and Nyla Rose had a nice build up to the battle royale. She was going around with Nyla Rose beating niggas up, and they were like, "I'm going to win." But it actually came down to Nyla Rose eliminating Jade Cargill.
Yeah, which was good. I didn't know how tall Jade Cargill was.
Yeah, she's super tall.
She came in. She's
super
good
tall.
6 foot. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
She's up there. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so we had
shout out to Riho too, seeing her.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Y'all oh my God, it's called build up.
Look who's on the screen.
Whom?
Look who it is.
Yeah, Edge Ben came out and did Seth Rollins versus Edge happening right now. So, we had the return of Riho to AEW wrestling. It was nice to see the first AEW women's champion back. I'm going to be honest with you. I still don't care.
You don't care about Riho?
I don't care about her. She's adorable. But I just don't need,
I hate her entrance. I really do.
Well, the entrance, it fits her persona. I'm okay with that.
I just don't like just coming out,
We had the return of Anna Jay and also the teaming up of Ty Conti. We had Penelope Ford and Bunny out there wreaking havoc. We finally got to the Joker spot. Also, like I said, Big Swole was in there. Who else? I think Diamante was in there as well.
Yes, she was.
Like I said, it was a good, strong outing from the women's division. Very proud. I hated that Big Swole went out so fast. That fucking sucked. But
yeah. I agree.
Then we got our Joker. And it was nobody other than everyone expected. Ruby Soho.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how you feel.
Well, when she was in WWE, I was a fan of the Riot Squad. I liked her before then, but I felt like AEW kind of made her. I don't want to say made her a bigger star. I don't know.
So again, she was one of the most highly anticipated free agents out there.
Yeah.
She was one of the people that everyone said if it's not Ruby Soho as the Joker, it's Anna Jay. And then Anna Jay returned the Friday or Wednesday before. They were like, it's Ruby Soho. So it wasn't like, we were like, oh my God, where is he gonna go? Yeah. But no. Like, we wanted it, they gave it to us. It was a clear, like, slow ball pitch, knock it out of the park. All they had to do was just pull the trigger. And they did that a lot on All Out. They had the setup and knocked it out of the park, and even gave us an extra home run. So,
but do you think Ruby Soho was that big of a star?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just plain and simple.
I'm just going off of what she did in WWE,
and that's the thing. You can and you can't, because Ruby in NXT was fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. Lovelace, amazing. Ruby on main roster, she had glimmers, but they just stifled it. But then, if you give her the ball, she will fucking run with it.
I guess that's what she has to do now.
And she will. Oh, trust me, she is. Like, legitimately, she's going to be knocking this shit out of the park. She already is in a little thing with Britt Baker. I'm excited to see where they go with that. I don't want her going for the title so soon. But, yeah, I want her to be the eventual one probably to take it off of Britt.
I guess.
Who else?
That's what I'm trying to
She's already beaten Nyla. She hasn't beaten Jay yet, but I don't think Jay's ready to fight Britt.
Well, it has to be a face, obviously.
It has to be a face, but she's already Britt Baker's already fought and taken out.
I thought
the
Chris
top
Statlander was
ladies.
going to do it.
No.
Which that match was
Hey,
pretty
thanks
good.
for the follow, Haas00312.
Is that your real name?
What?
That's
Of
not
course
his real
it's
name.
not.
You don't know. It could be.
All right, sure.
It could be. But Chris Statlander did great.
Okay.
Against Dr. Britt Baker.
Oh yeah, that was a great match. I really enjoyed seeing Chris Statlander do her thing. She's a powerhouse.
Yeah,
through and through.
She definitely is.
An alien beyond any imagine. Like, I love it. But they also did make the right decision by having Britt retain.
Yeah. I agree.
So yeah.
Britt's gonna hold it for a while. She's doing great right now.
She's
doing really good.
She's gotten into her groove, so I'm okay with her holding it for a good bit.
But who should take it off her?
Ruby.
So Ruby's it.
Yeah, right now Ruby's it. Like, if it's not Ruby, Thunder Rosa, which it came down to in the last two, Ruby versus Thunder.
I can see Thunder Rosa taking it.
And I honestly did not know that was a match that I wanted until I saw it. Now I need it again.
I can see that.
So yeah,
I don't think there's nobody in the AEW roster right now can take Anna Jay.
Anna Jay has to
push her.
Anna Jay has to get back into the group. She has to rack up some wins and stuff. Because like, if they're ready to push Anna Jay, it's gonna have to be something where her and Ty Conti have to fight. So let's let that build for a bit. But let's go on to another match.
Okay.
What else did we have on All Out? We had we talked about Lucha Brothers, covered Miro, covered the buy-in, covered the women's battle royal Casino.
You want to pull up the card?
Fuck no.
No, we don't need a card. I don't want to talk about the main event yet.
What else is there? We talked about CM Punk, Darby Allin, tribute to 1-2-3 Kid.
Yeah.
Like I said, tell me how you feel all about that match.
What the Darby Allin and CM Punk?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Like I thought it was a little. I thought it was slow, which was good.
Of course, it's going to be slow right now.
I like everything in All Out felt like it was fast paced, but Darby Allin and CM Punk was a little slow. They showed some wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
They had some rest holds, which is good. I feel like Darby showed up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna think CM Punk says that he's going to wrestle the way he did, but he's got to change up his style, and it's going to be this more slower, methodical style. It's going to be reminiscent of Sting, reminiscent of Undertaker, reminiscent of all the older guys that you love to see, but they can't go as they used to.
Yeah, I feel like CM Punk really controlled Darby in that whole match.
He had to.
I feel like Darby was trying to CM Punk like, no.
Yeah.
No, we're slowing this
down. It was
down.
good psychology.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the fuck out of that.
But the sit-up spot.
Oh, that was hilarious.
From the coffin drop.
Coffin drop to the Undertaker sit-up spot.
That was
fucking
the best.
Hilarious.
The best. And CM Punk just laughing at that was just great. It was just great. Steph is looking at something. What are you looking at?
He's looking at the voices in his head. I don't know, bro.
Oh,
Edge is down. I don't think Edge is winning this. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, poor Edge. Excuse me. What other matches were there? I feel like it was a lot more matches.
It was a fuck ton of matches. This shit went on forever.
Freaking Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley versus
what's his name?
Hitachi.
That match was pretty good. He what's his name again? Because I know he's part of the freaking stable in New Japan.
Don't ask me things.
Okay. Sorry about not knowing the guy's name off rip. It's a Japanese name.
Don't say that. That makes us seem racist.
I just don't. I don't know what name it was.
I'm gonna.
He's looking it up. But that match was pretty good. Ooh.
Hey man, Twitter.
Your Twitter's awesome, by the way.
What?
Oh god. Nope. No, just put All Out. Put Moxley. There we go. Here we go. I love John Moxley's whole gimmick and everything.
All right. Okay.
But I love the end. Just the surprise they did.
Kojima,
yes.
Kojima.
What's his first name?
Don't ask me other questions. I'm supposed to know.
Okay. But it was Kojima versus Moxley. But everybody's talking about what happened at the end.
Yeah, because that's all we really kind of at this point cared about. So it was a good match, very hard hitting match.
Shout out to Moxley wearing a GCW hoodie coming
So
out too.
let's get into that.
Yes.
Moxley actually won the GCW championship from Matt Cardona the night before on Saturday at GCW War Rage or something like that.
Yes. Was it surprised it was Matt?
Yeah, it was an open challenge. It was an open challenge. He thought he was going to be fighting somebody else. Moxley came out. Moxley hit him over the head with light sticks. And yeah, beat the fuck out of him and won the heavyweight championship. Matt Cardona is still the Universal Champion, so that's his little thing right now. But he's a deathmatch king, yes, and now he's about to fight Nick Gage at the next GCW.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
they're the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens of death matches.
I can see that. Hopefully, Kevin Steen and
shut up.
El Generico.
Shut up.
Make the right choice here coming
Shut
up
up.
soon.
So we are, so we're getting to the end of that match, and who else comes out but Minoru Suzuki?
Man, listen. You can tell who's real. I don't even want to say a real wrestling fan, but you can tell who knows who Minoru Suzuki is by their reaction when seeing
him. When I tell you, they are really making up for us not getting Moxley Tanahashi by giving us Moxley Suzuki.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, and they already gave it to us.
Yeah. By this time,
and
we got it on Dynamite.
Yeah,
it was a great match, bloody match. Literally, like I was on the phone with my girl, and she was just like, "I gotta go do what's happening." I was like, "They're just bludgeoning each other." She was like, "What?" She was like, "Who's winning? The mat? I don't know." Like, they're just punching each other until they can't punch anymore. That's the only way I can explain this match, babe. Like,
that's literally every Suzuki match.
No,
that's every
he's
Suzuki
just
match.
Punching him like
vigorously.
I was
face.
like, I was like, hey, this match is going to probably get very brutal.
Yeah,
they punch each other until they just bleed.
Yeah,
and they did.
Yeah,
like it was such a.
I'm happy. I'm happy
so
seeing
hard hitting
what Moxley's doing outside of WWE. This is what he wanted to do.
I'll agree with that, but like I said again, like it all doesn't have to always come back to the WWE. Like I'm just happy he's doing what he loves.
Yeah,
agreed.
But Suzuki though.
Fuck. That was a good match. Moxley also won that match, so it shows where New Japan sees John Moxley, and also how AEW.
Yeah, they're not going to just let their guys come over here and lose for no
reason. Yeah. And honestly, I think that's why they booked Tanahashi somewhere else.
Yeah, Tanahashi came over just to lose.
Because he just won the North American or the U.S. title from Lance Archer. They're not going to let him come over here and get bludgeoned by John Moxley.
The thing was with Jen didn't know who Minoru Suzuki was.
Oh.
So I sent her a video of just a regular match of Minoru Suzuki versus Okada. Yeah, and she was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, it's so brutal, bro. Like so fucking.
He's
brutal.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
he is ridiculous.
All right, what else we have in this?
I guess we have to talk about the final match.
Yeah, I think we're finally here. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't fucking watch that match.
What?
I didn't watch it.
What? How you gonna strain this on me right here?
I did not care about Christian versus Kenny Omega. I was like, I'm going to come back at the end because I know something cool is going to happen.
Oh, man. Don't tell me that. You'll go Jim Cornette this?
I Jim Cornetted it.
No. You know Jim Cornette
everyone went to the bathroom at Paul White versus QT Marshall. I went to
the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom at Kenny Omega versus Christian.
Oh,
I did not care about that match. I don't even know what happened in that match. I know Kenny pulled out the V. That's cool.
The what?
The victory. The V.
Okay. Well, the thing was with Christian, he beat him out. He already beat him. Yeah. So that was the whole story that was going with. They was hoping people would carry because Christian already beat him, but we knew.
But I knew he wasn't going to.
Yeah, we knew he wasn't going to beat him twice.
Yeah.
So that pretty much sums up the match, honestly.
And honestly, it was just precursor for everything to come afterwards. So,
everybody was waiting. Of course,
afterwards, of course, they start beating up Christian. Jungle Express comes out. Jungle Express also gets their asses handed to them. So we're like, fuck, bad guys are winning. Somebody has to come save them. And Kenny Omega gets on the mic and he's like, I know that you guys think that I'm going to lose one day, but I'm not. Because anybody who ever could beat me is either not here, already tired, or dead. and then the lights go black.
Mm-hmm.
From there, we thought we were going to get Bryan Danielson.
Oh yeah, but you better say his name right.
So we did not get Daniel.
No, we
Bryan.
did not get him.
Funnily, at the press scrum, I'll tell you about something that happened there. But yeah, we got an entrance that said, and then Adam fucking Cole, baby, walked out onto that on ramp.
I'm going to miss the Boom entrance.
No, he does the Boom.
It's not the same. I miss the
He does the
Undisputed
Boom.
Era. Undisputed Era. I love that song. I love it.
Boom. Yeah. He still does the Boom. He still does the Adam Cole, baby. He walks out. He does the whole entrance. Crowd's all with him. Boom. He does the Adam Cole, baby. And he starts talking shit directly to goddamn Kenny Omega and the Bucks and the Elite. And he's like, and he stops. And then he fucking super kicks Jungle Boy.
Great call.
Adam Cole debuted and turned heel in less than a minute.
Great call.
The most hilarious shit was they were like, oh my God, he's not dead anymore. Because the whole dead thing was they killed Adam Cole in being the Elite when he went off to NXT.
Yep.
They killed him. So he was no longer a member of BTE. So he got resurrected from the dead in BTE's latest episode by Seance done by Kenny Omega, which is fucking hilarious, by the way.
Great.
And they all like, this shit didn't work, and they left or whatever. They made Machine Gun Carl do the Sour Boy gimmick that he hates doing.
I love Sour Boy.
Sour Boy. I make my eyes small at you. But yeah, and then after they left, bloop, pops up Adam Cole, resurrected. So that's how he's back in the BTE, back in the Elite. But, kayfabe aside, Adam had to really make a choice that he said was like, it was difficult because he liked where he worked.
NXT?
He loved where he worked. He loved working for WWE. He loved working with the people backstage. He loved being on Up, Down, Down.
Anybody would.
He really had to make a big decision when doing this. He really did. How do you feel about his decision?
I think it was a gutsy decision.
But
I'm pretty sure, like you said earlier in this episode, like they told him what he was going to do, and he was like, "All right, that's it." That was probably like his breaking
Lashley,
moment.
Keith Lee.
That was his breaking moment. He's like, "You want to be a cheerleader for?"
I wouldn't say a cheerleader, but he's going to be the mouthpiece for Keith Lee. Keith Lee doesn't need a mouthpiece. That was a very stupid decision. And also there was talks that he was legitimately like, "Hey, either I get to keep my Twitch or I'm not signing."
Is that legit? What
that was legitimately in one of his contract negotiations that he wanted to keep his Twitch account,
and they was like, "Nah,
it's part of the policy." But again, like, there's a lot of shit that happened. So
a lot of shit that happened.
There's a lot of shit that happened.
It's
behind
the best pay-per-view.
No. I'm talking about behind the scenes with him in WWE.
Oh, okay. I'm about to get on you. What?
Jesus Christ!
Excuse you. So what happened next?
From there,
yes,
they had their little reunion, and Kenny was about to do his cleaner exit. I bid you good night. I do, and so long, or whatever the fuck he says. But as he was doing that, we heard the hood version of Flight of the Valkyries.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the mix.
I enjoyed it. Nobody has copyright, like, because it's open domain. Nobody owns Flight of the Valkyries.
I like the whole beginning of it. You knew who it was.
Yeah, you knew who it was. Like, that's the thing. They're keeping a lot of these WWE guys WWE interests, so you know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, CM Punk still has cult of personality.
Luckily, they got that.
It's been 7 years. I think the what's it called? The copyright dropped at 5 or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, Big Show. He recorded a whole new song that started with "Well, Like, you know who that is. Like, it's iconic, and it's for a reason. So, yeah. It's they know what they're doing. But Bryan Danielson came out, and he ran off the Elite, and he's in AEW as well.
It's weird, man. It's so weird.
We had 3 major debuts of Ruby Soho, Adam Cole, and who's the 4th?
Suzuki.
We had 3 major debuts in AEW of Ruby Soho, Adam Cole, and Bryan Danielson. That was legitimately, like, it took all the energy out of, like, oh my God, like, if you weren't a wrestling fan at that point, it legitimately should have turned you. Because I being, like I said, a WWE guy, I appreciate AEW and I love what they're doing. And, like, this right here gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
The thing is, at the end of the whole pay-per-view, nobody was really talking about CM Punk. That
was the goal.
Yes, nobody was talking about CM Punk's match.
So
it was there.
Yeah, and the press scrum, I told you I was going to get to it. Brian, someone also called him Daniel Bryan. He was like, "How dare you?" It was funny. He loved it. He was like, Daniel. But he was saying that. So people, he was like, "I love where I work." This was for him as well a tough decision, but for his words verbatim, he was like, "I don't know how many of y'all are married and have children. Your life gets boring after a certain point in time. No matter how much you love what you're doing, no matter how much you love your family and all that stuff, it gets boring. I just wanted one part of my life to have some chaos, and I chose this."
Gutsy.
Very.
That's
very gutsy.
That's gutsy. Yeah, you know what? I want to start some chaos. Let's just go to this promotion.
It was like, I just wanted something in my life to shake up the monotony, and I chose to just come to AEW.
Its
contract was up. I could have signed back with WWE, but I wanted to do something a little bit different.
It's weird seeing them like this.
How so?
Because I guess I have eyes on what they do in WWE and what they did in the Indies. And Daniel, he wasn't in the Indies for a while, so he's WWE guy to me.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, but technically he's not. You know what I'm saying?
He's not. He's not an indie darling.
No, I feel like if you was in WWE for 10 years, you're a WWE guy.
Okay.
So seeing him come out, he's not dressed as he used to dress. As an American Dragon.
So, yeah,
you know he
hasn't gotten in the ring yet.
Yeah,
so we don't know what his ring gear is going to be.
Jeans.
Yeah, he's still corporate general manager Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Funny shit. This is what I told you. I like how awkward Tony Khan is.
Okay.
Because he's always sitting there like, I'm here. You have questions for me? And like he's sitting next to like a fucking CM Punk or Ruby or like or Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, like stuff like that or whatever, right? So, but somebody was like, "Hey, Daniel, if you could," he was like, "Hey, Bryan, if you could book a dream match, what would be the dream arena and this and that and the third, or would you do it in Arthur Ashe Stadium?" And he's like, and Tony goes, "I didn't know you were booking the fucking arenas. When did you?" He was like, I used to work backstage at WWE. I think I just want to wrestle, guys. I don't want to deal with any of that shit." Like,
I can see that.
Yeah, it was just funny. Ruby had an amazing press scrum as well. I enjoyed hearing from her how much she really was overwhelmed by the love that she's received since coming over and stuff like that. Again, she was one of the hottest prospects under free agency, along with a lot of people in her class that was let go. So, yeah, I can't wait to see where the rest of them end up as well.
We have one more surprise coming eventually to AEW.
Who?
You know who it is.
Who?
We'll wait until that happens.
Yeah, Alistair goes by Malachi Black now. Also, he didn't have a match. I feel a way about that.
He had a promo.
Oh, a promo.
He had a promo.
Was he in a dark room?
It was against. Yeah, it was. But he was calling out Dustin.
Oh yeah, he fought Dustin on Dynamite. Yeah. So that happened. So cool.
Yeah. But that was surprising.
Reason why? So Pac and Andrade got moved to Friday because Pac couldn't come back to the States. That was supposed to be an All Out.
Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't have liked that match. I mean, I felt I would have liked it, But I'm glad the women's got.
Oh yeah, they got put in the main card because of that. So yeah.
Yeah. Your nose was cold. Holy
crap.
He's fine.
That was cold as hell.
Yeah. So
I'm glad I gave him a shot.
So yeah. So Dynamite, like I said, Malachi Black beat Dustin Rhodes. He's just going through the entire Rhodes family.
The whole nightmare.
Yeah. CM Punk came out, was just calling niggas out. He's gonna beef with the Team Taz people. Mm-hmm. I hope they give him the FTW championship. That would be fun.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be cool. Ricky Starks has it, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. That actually be pretty cool.
What else happened on Dynamite? Oh, Suzuki versus Moxley. We talked about that.
Yeah, it was a good follow up on Dynamite.
Yeah. Bryan Danielson got up in the face of Kenny Omega, so that's going to be a thing now.
What are they calling it?
Huh?
What is his face?
They just called it a crossface right now.
Okay, I guess he's building
his
whole thing up.
Funny shit also that was said at the press scrum. Brian was like, I'm not like CM Punk, who's like, oh, I'm going to help all the little guys in the back. I just want to kick everybody's face in.
It's different. It's different.
I was like, bro, chill.
It's different for Daniel. It's different for Brian. It's different for him.
He was like, I just want to kick everybody's face in. I want to beat everybody up. Fuck this helping about shit.
So he's a face.
He's a face, but he's gonna fight everybody.
Okay.
All right, so let's finally appease the queen here. So Kevin Owens had a tweet that he put out and deleted immediately. The tweet was just simple. It was a set of coordinates, but these coordinates were for Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
If you are you wondering what's Mount Rushmore?
Please enlighten me.
So back in the day when he was Kevin Steen,
mm-hmm.
I forget the promotion, but the Young Bucks, and Adam Cole, PWG, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. It was PWG. They had a stable, that was called Mount Rushmore, like the Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
I remember this.
And people are speculating that, does that mean he wants to reform Mount Rushmore since Adam is currently now in AEW with the Bucks? Because as I stated earlier, his contract and Sami Zayn's are coming up to an end soon. So yeah, that's a thing that could possibly happen, but you never know. Kevin has also said that he sees himself finishing out his days in WWE, but that was like in 2018.
Oh no, that's changed, bro.
You know, it might not. You never know.
I feel like he's probably comfortable
because Nakamura is fucking happy.
He's comfortable.
Yeah,
He's he don't have to do half the stuff he used to do.
Yeah,
he's up there. He's surfing. He's having the time of his life.
Nakamura's happy to have his family in the States, in Florida, and he can surf all
goddamn chilling.
Day.
He's chilling right
now. He don't care.
He's having fun.
And even if Nakamura was ever released, who the fuck wouldn't want Nakamura on their roster?
Everybody would want Nakamura, literally.
But yeah,
I feel like he's not doing nearly as what he should be doing.
Nah, he's taking the Intercontinental Championship and just running with it. I don't even think he wants the WWE title. When he does, he'll get it.
When he does.
Yeah, when he wants it, he'll get it.
It's his call.
Yeah.
It's his call. Roman, it's his call.
Yeah.
Okay?
So.
You know, King Nakamura's time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I hate talking this shit, but apparently Dynamite from last Wednesday, or the Wednesday that passed now, the one before we're recording this, it did 1.319 million views.
Great.
That's Raw numbers. It beat Raw, actually, in ratings for this week. I think it's the first time it's beaten Raw in ratings numbers.
Well, who would have thought that? Who would have thought that, Bobby?
Not me, because honestly, it's been doing like the mid 500,000. So it's all right.
So what happened? What happened since then?
All Out. That's really it. Just all out.
That's all
the fallout from All Out.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. That was the best pay-per-view of all time.
I wouldn't say all time. Wait till the next pay-per-view, and he'll be like, "This is the best pay-per-view of all time." Time.
I didn't say it like that. You gotta have a gradual fade away. See, you didn't do it right. You just gotta pay attention next time.
Whatever.
But the best pay-per-view that AEW have produced.
Yeah, best pay-per-view that AEW has produced.
You really can't top it. Really?
I wouldn't say you can't top it, but
how could you make that pay-per-view better, Bobby Ledger? I'm gonna call you Bobby Lashley.
Hey, I'll be almighty.
Oh, look, your boys is on TV.
Oh, Street Profits versus the Usos. Your boys, the Usos. So this nigga was dancing, stood up dancing during the Usos entrance. During
I always love the Usos entrance.
Yeah,
I always love their entrance theme.
Down since day one ish. But yeah, he
Down since
to make it better, honestly, like I would have made it shorter.
What? The pay-per-view? Oh,
yeah, the pay-per-view. Pay-per-view would have been shorter. Kept the women's
How long
match.
was it?
It's like fucking 4.5 hours, bro.
Was it really?
It's dead as long as fuck.
I remember I watched it late, and it was like
it's 4.5 hours.
2:30 when
This felt like a New Japan show.
Oh God, no boy, no boy. New Japan, two days. No boy.
Yeah, like
night one, night two.
Yeah, like
nah, but I did feel like it went on a little long.
Would have made it. Would have made it a little bit shorter. Not shortening the matches, just a little bit less matches and drug a little bit of these stories out. Because like honestly, the Miro versus Eddie Kingston one could stay.
I'm glad that started it off. Though.
Yeah. The women's battle royale could stay. Paul White versus QT Marshall could have been done on Dynamite or Rampage.
That could have been done on a pre-show.
MJF versus Jericho should have been done when they did the 5 trial shit. That should have ended it. MJF should have said the last match should have been for your career. Not the whole, this, that, and whatever the fuck they did. Too much.
It's too much.
Because they booked it wrong. Because how do you top anything after that death match that he went through?
Nick Gage?
Yeah.
That should have been the last one, honestly.
How do you top anything?
That should have been the very last one.
Yeah. But still.
Those last ones was Wardlow, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wardlow. No, the last one was MJF.
Okay.
That's why I said they booked it wrong, and they should have ended it when he fought MJF, because that's all we wanted to see. That would have been taken off.
I thought that was a great match. I thought the finish was okay to me.
Of course you did.
As a way to, because everybody thought Jericho was just calling it quits.
Sure. I honestly still feel like there was too much going on with that, and it went a little too long. But it's fine. But
you didn't like just the fact MJF did to Jericho? It was perfect.
It was a nice turnabout for fair play, and he used Sammy, I think the bat's name is, or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Callahan?
No. Probably. I was thinking Sosa, but you're probably more right.
Yeah.
You're probably way more right. Because Sammy Callahan and bats go hand in hand.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah. Speaking of them, Impact Wrestling. Go watch it. Please.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Bullet Club.
They're doing this whole thing now where next week it's a 10-man tag. Team Christian Cage versus Team Ace Austin. Ace Austin has Madman Fulton, Moose, W. Morrissey, and I want to say, I forget the last person. But yeah, and himself Ace, W. Morrissey, Moose, Madman Fulton, and it's like one more person. I can't remember who it is. But Christian Cage has himself, Eddie Edwards, Sammy Callahan, Chris Sabin, and Josh Alexander on his team.
That's a nice team.
It's fucking, like, it's crazy.
That's a pretty decent team.
Crazy ass team. But yeah, and that's a 10-man match for Impact next week, and it's really good show. So yeah,
Go watch Impact.
Yeah, go watch Impact. Oh no. I have one more thing to talk about.
Oh, this is
Almost
important. Come on.
So, you guys, if you have been following news in the wrestling world, you know that we have lost a valiant friend to everybody. Daphne Unger was unfortunately taken from us way too soon. She was known as the Scream Queen back in WCW and ECW. An amazing person, amazing soul. She was like a mother to some wrestlers, a valued friend to a lot of people in the business. So it is hard to talk about things like this, and it's hard to talk about times when you need help. But if you are out there and you do need help, I want you to know you are not alone. Thank you so very much for listening to us. And if you need us, hit us up. Deadass.
I'm always willing to listen to you.
Yeah. No matter who you are, I know it may be weird or so. Just reach out to random wrestlers that you follow, but
because we understand,
we hear, we get it. Like I know myself, I've had times like that. So never go through it alone. It always took the support system around me to bring me back to center, and I have one of the world's greatest support systems of my friends, my family, people I care for, people who care for me, people I fuck with. So yeah, I want you to know you're not alone if you're listening to this. So talk to someone, talk to us.
Please talk to somebody.
Yeah. In the description below, we'll put down the national and international numbers for suicide hotline and things of that nature. But I just wanted to get that out because that was a big moment for the wrestling community, and we all
really
share that loss, share that grief. So yeah,
sad, man. It really is. Damn.
I know. I hate to end it on a down note.
Man.
But yeah, like I said, it had to be talked about. So yeah, we're gonna take it back up. SmackDown is still going on, by the way.
Yeah, same match, Usos.
Usos versus Street Profits. So did you like the Street Profits? Fuck off! I saw you pop when he hit that frog splash.
I feel like them and Private Party came out at the same kind of time.
No, what are you even talking about? Two different gimmicks.
No, they came to
two
the main
different
roster.
Gimmicks.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Private Party is like the niggas that you meet when you out at a college rager or whatever. Private Party is like the niggas you would go to the club with. Street Profits are the niggas you go to the dorm frat house party with the red Solo cups. And it's two different vibes, two different teams. Like, I love Private Party.
He kicked his shoe off.
Of course he kicked the shoe off.
He threw it in the ground.
Yes, my nigga Montez.
He threw his shoe.
I love Montez for it.
He threw his shoe off.
He's doing all this shit with one shoe on.
I'm just mad he threw it in.
Wow.
I'm mad he threw his whole shoe in the crowd.
Hey. That nigga's a showman through and through.
His whole shoe. And
Roman Reigns is watching from the sideline.
The head of the table is staring at Montez. Is they gonna push Montez forward?
I hope so. That would be lit.
Nice.
That'd be lit. But yeah. Is there anything else you want to add to the docket or anything, bro?
I really would like to do more of these live, like going to live shows and getting the live feeling of the crowds.
You know what live show we think we should do next?
What's that?
LCCW Saints and Sinners, September 12th, out in Keystone Heights, Florida. Hold on, let me put the fucking graphic back up. Hold on, wait.
Let me put this in reverse because I'm backing up right into that one. I was expecting that.
That's the next live show we should review.
This Sunday. September 12th. September 12th. Kiss the Game will be in the house.
Gang.
Always.
Yeah, guys, also don't forget we'll be having merch and everything out there and stuff. So like I said, hit us up for merch. Hit us up for your new shirts. Hopefully we'll get something running up again online. And yeah, find us at anywhere that you can hear like our social media stuff. I changed my social media stuff. So you guys know I'm at Bobo FNN, but now Bobby Ledger has his own home on Instagram and Twitter at Book Bobby Ledger. Book Bobby Ledger was already for Twitter. I made an Instagram for it, and you guys can go follow me there. Definitely also follow him at Dashing Cam KOQ on Twitter. Because that nigga, he'd never be on Twitter. Force this nigga on Twitter.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying the Twitter thing. I'm trying the Twitter machine out. Okay, I recently updated.
Who you, Bully Ray? The Twitter machine.
I just updated it. I put my new stuff on there.
God.
But I'm mostly.
He broke his phone, so I understand like why he hasn't been like.
I love Instagram. That's why I mainly be at is Instagram. Facebook too. Facebook for private. Oh my goodness, don't do this.
But yeah. Go ahead and give me your stuff. Where you need to.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. I was gonna steal your Stock X thing.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not gonna do that. You can catch me on Instagram, like I said, Dashing Cam, Facebook Dashing Cam, Twitter Dashing Cam, all my wrestling stuff on Facebook, Dashing Cam Professional Wrestler, and Dashing Cam KOQ on Twitter. KOQ. But yeah, just check me out every time on Twitch as well. I stream all the time.
Yeah, he's usually here. That's the reason why. We do stream this on Twitch on Fridays or every other Friday. Again, like I said, these will drop the next day, Saturday. So when you guys will be able to hear the audio version. I'll be dropping 2 episodes, 6 and 7.
Kurt said he started using Twitter. I understand. It's too much social media going on around here. Okay?
Too much social media
going on? Too much social media going on.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's been a long day.
But yeah. I think that'll be it for us. I have been your Bold City Beast, Bobby Ledger, and this has been the King of Queens,
Yes.
Dashing Cam.
No, I'm not. Man, gimmick.
We are.
I am Dashing
This
Cam.
is you, Filthy Casuals, a wrestling podcast. See you guys next time.